Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Bendigo East Bowls Club for another great day of bowls here at the Bowls Victoria State Championships. This morning we are broadcasting our first round of 16, men's champion singles. We have Kevin Anderson representing the Bendigo Campaspe Goldfields region, playing against Brody Harker from the Murray Mallee region. My name is Josh Thornton, and I am joined by this morning, only very temporarily, Tony Sherrill.
Morning JT, morning everybody. Beautiful morning for bowls here. This is end one. And a good start for Kevy. He's holding 4, but Brody Harker still with 1 bowl to come.
It doesn't look far away. He just has to get down a bit. I knew his speed was much better than his first 3.
That'll cut 1 out, I'd imagine.
3 it is to Kevy.
Great start for Kevy. That'll keep the big man happy.
Another great day of bowls for everybody. Thank you for everybody for joining in.
Bit going on this morning too, JT.
Correct. Yeah.
Round of 16 in men's champion of champions. Round of 16 in women's triples. We'll live score as many matches as we can. So jump onto Bowls Link if you want to follow along those you've got an interest following, either from your region or people you've played against or with. All the scores will be live scored from each rink, and of course this match here live streamed. Our marker Darryl Rowley will do a terrific job today. He's got yellow paddles for Brody Harker on the mat now and green paddles for big Kevy Anderson.
And we'll see that in our live stream as well. Morning to everybody. Send us a shout out, say g'day, ask us a question.
Andy Thompson having a late night in Devon in the UK. Almost 12:30 in the morning.
Very keen.
There is a slight delay to one of the women's triples matches apparently.
Yes.
I hear not just a minor accident, but a car accident on the way this morning, so we're just getting some details on how far away those players will be. I'm hearing everyone's okay. They're just obviously a little bit delayed getting here. For those with an eagle eye, this rink has been moved over slightly from where Kevy played here the other day. Brody Harker's played a few matches, also represented his region in the state singles.
And the mixed pairs.
And the mixed pairs, he did too, with Jenny Lawson.
Actually, at our region finals this year, Tone, and for those that don't know, I'm the country manager up in the Murray Mallee and Wimmera. I have to run the region finals, and Brody was in 5 or 6 events. So it was a scheduling nightmare for me just in that.
I can imagine. Quality player, Brody Harker. And I've just been given $20 to say, speaking of a quality commentator, here comes Jimmy Whitehead.
Worst bribe in history. Another 1 to Kevy Anderson. Takes it 4-0 after 2 end. Morning, Benny Fletcher.
Just keep it on if you can.
We don't do ends, mate. Singles. It's first to 25.
Morning, Josh. What's happening, pal?
Kevy, who we obviously live streamed the other morning, has jumped on probably a lot quicker than what he did the other day against Chris Young, and he's probably more like Kevy Anderson than I know, and making Brody work for it early days.
Yeah, as soon as I said to him rink 6 this morning, he kind of Man, I've had a little roll of his eyes at me, and I said, "What's up?" And he goes, "It's just a difficult ring." And I said, "No, it's not." And he goes, "Well, in the morning it is." I said, "What's give you that impression?" Cass told me. And he obviously struggled against Chris Young the other day. I said, "I just thought you played bad, mate." Brody goes close, but no cigar with that one. Tim Hancock's only just started, obviously. All games start at the same time. So we've got Lucas Protopapas live scoring over on Green B, which is where Tim is playing Tyson. So there's a mixture of women's triples and men's champion of champions on there. So rather than ask us every 5 minutes what the score update is, go into Bowls Link, click on the game, and you can get an updated scorecard of all games happening this morning. Fortunate for Broads there.
He's had a reasonable week, Brode. You know, like he made quarterfinal mixed pairs. Only went down the last end of that one. Semi-final yesterday in the state singles. Was in front at one stage against Ali. And now he's campaigned for the champion. So
Kev's close here. Inside's good for him. Flop down. Gets stuck behind. Yeah, we're blessed with singles action, mate. We had an absolute corker for the men's singles final yesterday. Twisties, Matty O'Brien taking it down over Ali Forsyth, 25-23. Phenomenal game.
I didn't get to watch all of it. I was sort of catching every now and then, but that shot he played when he was down match to put the jack in the pit was fantastic.
Yeah. Oh, Brody turns Kev for jack high, but flops forward as well, so could be holding shot. Very good head of bowls. See what Darryl Rowley indicates after he's had a look.
Morning, Lyndall. Madison, no, we're going to stream another match today, but this is the only one at this time slot we're going to be live streaming. As I said, with 2 time slots today. We'll have the round of 16 match that we're broadcasting right now, or live streaming right now, and then we'll probably have a quarter-final match being played. Morning, Stu. Hope you're well, mate.
Just not reaching there. Shakes his head at it. Who's got the yellow paddle? I've only just jumped in late.
Green for Kevy, yellow for...
So Darryl reckons Brody is holding here.
I still reckon if I was Brode, you could chance it on the forehand to roll Kevy out once and make 3. Morning, Choco. Hope you're well, buddy.
Can you still get there on the backhand as well?
I don't think so. Not with the last one.
Let's come forehand at it. Playing that shot. You...
I think it was the right shot. There was not a lot of danger in that. Give it a chance. If
Oh, he's changed his marker now. He's changed his paddle.
He definitely had the yellow paddle out before. Well, even more so, Brady played the right shot. Wonder, Kevin.
Good old Spike Lawson. He said, "Do you want me to do the scoreboard?" And I said, "If you want to do it," he goes, "Yeah, I'll get a great view of the game." So
he loves it.
Gone over and sat behind, just had a camera shots. He's doing the scoreboard for us. Morning, Sarah. I hope you're feeling better. Yeah, weather's a bit back to normal, what we've had the last week. Another good start from Kev here, JT. First ball pressure. Spoke about it in length yesterday, during yesterday's final. Morning, Casper. Brody trying to reply here. He's pretty close. Great
ball.
Stuff.
Could be down still, but
Yeah.
very good bowl.
Where does it in relation, mate, to mine? Your bowl is jack high pretty much. It is probably 4 mil off your bowl.
Pretty clear. Mark a call there from Darryl.
This camera work, how good is it?
It's a bit sloppy. I don't know where Brad's gone. He's on a roof somewhere over there fixing a camera up. Yeah, smart position bowl from Kev there. Anything behind's going to be good.
I reckon I didn't give me time to switch the camera around for Brody then.
Brody will just look to sit Kev out there, won't he? But what's Kev going to do? Like, it's pretty...
Well, you probably need another one in there, though, roundabouts. You don't necessarily need a second shot, but if you got third shot, it's probably good.
Which is what he's done. Kevy's partner, Cass, is an avid spectator this morning, not just because she wants Kevy to win because the partner's what she said to me. Broad's close out. Perfect bowl.
Great bowl.
Perfect bowl. That'll bring weight, I reckon. She said, I need someone to come over to Perth with me. She obviously won the Women's Champion of Champions. That kicks off before anything else over at the Nationals. So she's got a double will for Kevy on out. Yes, Karen, other games are live scored in the men's Champion of Champions, except the ones on this green, which I'll give you updates. Strzelecki lead Mornington Peninsula 3-0. Eastern Ranges leads Northern Gateway 3-0. Takes everything off, except the 2 bowls he wanted to hit. Wimmera also are up 3-0 over Yaris. It's Clayton Holcomb and Nathan Mills. So 3 apiece in all the men's Champion of Champions on this green. The other ones on green B and green C are being live scored.
Morning, Barbara. No, this is the Champions, so different to the state singles, which is what Ali played in yesterday, as you know.
Yeah, if we get a half of a game of that we'll be going good as Brody triples up.
Good way to get on the board. Didn't expect anything less than, to be honest.
Well, what's interesting is Kev's been playing shorter-ish ends, so let's see what Brody does. I do note that Brody yesterday, when Ali got the jump on him and ran away, Ali stretched him out a bit, went longer ends.
He's capable of playing anything.
So Brody opting for that sort of 3/4-ish. He's definitely stretched it out a bit. Coming down in the last 3 days of play here, JT, we've got obviously men's Champion of Champions and the women's triples kicking off today, both round of 16, and tomorrow the men's triples come in as well. And then we've got the novice singles on Sunday, both the men's and the women's finals, and that'll be a wrap.
No, it's been great. I missed yesterday, as you know, but it's been a fantastic week so far. Quality bowls have been fantastic.
Talking about quality bowls, here's a shot from Kev here, just missing the jack.
Casper Brody plays for Barham, which is in the Murray-Mallee Bowls region.
What is he up there, the coach or the greenkeeper? I can't...
He's the coach. He is the greenkeeper of the club at the golf greens, but
Yeah,
he's also the bowls coach of the club.
Had a stint in Metro Premier League the season before last for Bandora. You'd hate to be the corrugated fence as well, Karen. He gave that a touch-up the other day in his singles game, Kev. Nearly put the jack right through it.
False start there from Brode.
It means business. The jacket's off. Good correction. Gets the little walk through as well.
Had good weight.
4 inches.
Close. Oosh, just didn't quite roll it enough to spring the jack back to his own. And Brody just casually draws another shot in, mate. You can see the turn already on that handout there.
It's always been the wider hand all week. That hasn't changed. It's just a very... There's wind plays in that as well a little bit. Morning, sluts. What's the weather doing? A little overcast. Sun is peering out though. Probably a little bit cooler than what we've had most mornings, but in general, it looks like it's going to be a good day now. Brought to you by Jane Bunn Extraordinaire.
Playing firm at this then, Joshy, and he's pretty close if he clears that front one, which he's not going to do. And that'll tie us up at 5 apiece. And then race to 25.
We had to sort Brad out in that one. Morning, Nors. Hope you're well.
See next door, Strzelecki, 3 up over Mornington Peninsula to Ian Miles from the Trafalgar Bowls Club, who told me this morning completely got his days mixed up when he was playing, and it wasn't until he was a couple of sodas deep at Murray Downs Bowls Club up there for the police games that he realised he was supposed to be here today, so he's had to pull out the pairs event up at the police games to come down here.
That's quite funny.
Yeah, he's a nice bloke here, and he was a venue manager for Trafalgar during the Vic Open back in March. Did a sterling job with 2 new synthetic greens there. One of them, the Blue Lagoon, they've got a blue synthetic.
Is that one of those KCL greens?
Yeah.
I've heard good things about them.
Yeah, I mean, the day I visited was when I had to drop the 2 American ladies off down there who turned up at the wrong venue. And it just looked different, and a good different, not a bad different. They still got they got 1 green synthetic and 1 blue, so mixing it up.
Correction there by Brody.
Yeah, he's just missing with his first, but then tidying up pretty quickly.
If he can nail that first, we'll go a long way to him potentially winning this match.
He has sat jack high, so Kevy can just hold his head, which he won't on this bowl. We'll just try and peel him off, or just crack the jack over to his own. I didn't realise how quick he was on the map roads.
He is quick as well.
Urging this one to hurry.
Doesn't want it to sit out there. I reckon Kev might arrive.
Yep.
If I know Kev.
On splash bowl or jack. Close, JT. Very, very close. Can he get to the jack? He can. Probably still 1 down though.
And plenty of room.
Better head though for him. Brody not jumping on, so room for Kev now. Just going to navigate a line to the jack. Be disappointed if he didn't draw a shot here, you would think. Which he does. Makes no mistake. And he'll pick up 1 to go back in front, 6-5. Through 6 ends. Very quick game so far. I've been playing 10, 15 minutes. A great start from Kev. He is, when he's got the jack in hand, he's tended to be very close to that first bowl, creating that first bowl pressure. Adds another. A very good home. Brodes just look to sick that second one off Kev's on the forehand. Try and flop back and get shot from there.
Morning, Jace. Hope you're well, buddy. I used to call Jace forehead because he had the biggest forehead in history.
I'm sure he loves that.
Yeah, he knows I'm only joking with him. Former Geelong bowler, living up in Queensland now for a long time.
Living the life.
Yep.
Same as about 1,000 bowlers, hey? From Victoria have moved up to Queensland.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure half the Queensland state side are Victorians.
Had a truck from Brode.
All on his speed now. Very close.
Oh, sensational bowl from Brody Harker.
I don't think Kev will go
Sensation.
whooshka. I think he'll just try and land it because it's loaded and it'll go 2 feet just by touching it.
Correct. He's got the two catches behind, so the head's set up pretty well for Kev if he can make that connection. In the vicinity, JT.
I was going to say, doesn't look too far away.
Needs to hold his line. Needs to hold his line.
Even that'll get a result.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. Rolls his own up and over. And he'll change that from 1 down to 1 up. Pretty short. Yep. Marker confirming that.
Does that mean Jimmy's third, is it, Ray?
No, you're third. To be honest, we've floated a few through the booth in the last week, so you're battling to keep your rankings up, I've got to be honest. You're too busy playing bowls, too busy winning state titles, not focusing on your commentary career.
I'll take it. Not trading it in.
In all fairness, it feels like about 2 weeks ago you won that state title. It's a lot of Groundhog Day at Bendigo East.
Brody in the area again.
Yeah, he's on the trot, mate. On the trot big time.
You know when he's close because he gets that little trot on.
He's short, though.
Probably needed another foot, too.
Brody's forgot the map. I'm tipping Brody would win in a little...
In a running race?
Yeah, in a 19-metre sprint against Kev, but Kev's gone down.
I'm not sure it'd be close. But you don't have to be quick
No, you don't.
to win lawn bowls. Look, Swanee's turned up. Another Moama crew. Look at them.
Yeah, they're great, Moama. They support each other really well. They've got another couple of bowlers playing on another green in the women's triples.
That means Stewie's back at the office doing all the work again.
That is classic Stu.
Score update across the green in the ladies triples. Northern Gateway 3 playing Murray Melly 0 after 2. Wimmera 3 playing Gulba Murray 0 after 2. Singles.
Clayton
men's
Holcomb.
singles. Clayton Holcomb leading 6-1.
It's Wimmera v Yarra.
Yep. Eastern Rangers, Josh Sanders 3 playing David Ryan from Northern Gateway 2.
Ian Miles v Lee Williams.
3-2 in favour of...
Strzelecki v MP. It was pretty quick on the wing, was old Broads, but no good in the contested possession.
It's not much of him.
No.
I reckon the greens are, obviously with the little bit of rain we had last night, a fraction slower than what we've had all week. It's probably been They're still good. Definitely not knocking them, but they just don't have that finish they've probably been having all week. But they will only get quicker as the day goes on.
You can tell how far of a rink we're a good half a rink over from yesterday just by the dents in the concrete at the back. Men's singles final, there was concrete flying everywhere as Brody Harker draws a shot. Great effort. Great bowl. Careful, try and arrive onto it. He's got the ball behind and he's close, Josh. Might get his own though. Does.
I don't reckon he would have expected getting under the blue ball and taking his own out like that.
He was close to getting that tiny feather off the blue, which would have straightened him right into Brody's bowl on the jack, but swung under. If Brody doesn't add a second shot here, Kev will try and play that ball through the jack to get the jack right back. Brody, Ariani can't. I think he'll have a run at this. Try and get the jack right back, get the bowl out. Exactly what he does. Oh, JT, all over it, mate. Peels the bowl clean out. No jacks. He'll probably only make one for himself. But he's it's the difference between his game the other day against Chris Young.
He was missing everything early.
He was missing his drives, wasn't he? Or he's hitting them this morning.
I'll back Brody to correct this. And
yeah, plenty of room for him to draw shots still with the last bowl. Line's okay. He'll hang around if he's got the right weight. Trying to turn out, but his weight's good, and he'll draw the shot.
One to Brody. 7-6. Been a good game already so far.
Yeah, crack
I
up.
like all the different shots that have been played and high standard.
Said it a few times yesterday, JT. I love commentating singles.
Particularly if you get a good match too.
Yep.
Just as you say, we don't get anybody standing in front of the cameras. You can get all the shots.
It's quick.
Yep.
There's not a lot of dead space. I mean, you have to make up conversation. We're both pretty shy on the talking as well, so if it's not forced, it's good.
Brody's opted for a much longer end himself here.
Pretty close.
Yeah, great starter. It's probably his best first bowl so far.
Another good one for Broads coming in. JT. That might push some weight under Kev, I reckon.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's weight. Backhand.
Yeah. Missing this time. That wasn't even remotely full blood, and he made a hell of a noise when he hit the ditch.
Get on the line, Brody be happy, but he's probably just making it even easier for Kev. Look at his face there.
Oh, now he goes big. Gets one out, moves one back, but it's two down.
Much better for Brody in terms of the way the head's shaped now.
I think it'll, unless he comes and drops on jack high again, I think that'll get Kev back on a draw shot.
Best result for Brody is actually probably landing on the line in front of the jack.
Yeah. Or coming forehand and turning that one that's just short of the jack back behind.
I bet that is, you don't get it right. It makes it fat then.
Yeah. He's in good country again.
I like where he's going to finish here. Going to count and be behind.
Yeah, it's... If he could have walked down and put a bowl somewhere, that's probably where he would have put it. Interesting what Kev does. Goes again, JT. He's already had a few digs and it's going to miss again. Big 3 for Brody Harker there. Takes him in front for the first time in this game. 9-7 he leads now. After being 5-0 down.
Morning, Captain Tanner. Captain of our Murray-Melly region side. Morning, Luce. Hope you're well. Our Murray-Melly ladies, that's my bias there,
Are having a bit of a tough time.
They're 9-0 down after 4 ends.
Just going along the scoreboards on this screen. Wimmera in the women's triples lead. Golden Murray 3-zip after 3. In the men's champs, Clayton Holcomb from Wimmera is 6-1 up over Nathan Mills from Yarra. Joshy Sanders from Eastern Ranges is 5-2 up from Dave Ryan in Northern Gateway. And Ian Miles is 6-5 up from Strzelecki over Lee Williams from Mornington Peninsula. All the other games in the women's triples and the men's champion of champions have been live scored on the other greens, B and C. There'll be another, 6 plus 4, JT? That's 10. 10 games being live scored.
Good to see you can add up.
I nearly paused and let you try and add it up because I could see you stumbling, but I thought I'd get you out a bit of a hole there, mate.
I don't mind this tactic from Brode from the long end's perspective if you can actually nail it on the draw, because longer the end, the harder it is for anybody with the drive.
Especially at the pace Kev throws them. There's more room for that little bit of technique error or slightly not coming out of the hand correctly.
Well, it's just a larger distance. Anything is harder to achieve over a larger distance.
It's holding 1, Kev. Just going to drop short with this one. Yeah, spot on arrow. Classic commentator's curse. Just as he completes the end before, we're talking about he's hitting his drives, and then he kind of half hits 1 and misses 2.
Kind of forgot about that already.
It's classic. Can Broads land these?
Doesn't need to.
Ooh, shot. If he's got the weight, JT, he's pretty handy here. He turned down to that, land that bowl of Brody's now. Doesn't even need to land it, just draws inside it. Superb stuff.
Wouldn't say a lot changed from Brode. Probably, maybe another foot more weight.
Yeah,
fraction tighter.
Just clip that bowl of Kevy's out. Even if he's
jack movement.
Yeah, Jack jams off that, goes sideways to his.
Hang on.
Hang on, he's saying as he trots after it.
Reenie's just going to miss.
Yeah, you can see why he said hang on. As soon as he started letting go there, he really let go. Well, if Kev can land that bowl of Brody's, he can make 3. Probably doesn't want to overplay it though, because he does run the risk of splashing that jack over to Brody's bowls. No wonder.
Wonder, Kevy.
All right, mate. We're 9-8. Who are you tipping in from here?
I'm just going to be biased. I'm going to tip Brode.
Sweet. Well, Kev's a very good mate of mine. I'm going to tip Kevy.
I like Kev too, but...
And this is why we were lined up to do commentary this morning, because we both probably are supporting the other player. In our own jovial, in our own competition way.
We're definitely not anti the other person, that's for sure.
Brody's a great kid, and
I've known Kevy for a while now.
Top bowler. First round on it tonight.
Sounds good to me.
Deal.
Even though you owe me a box.
I do owe you a box. I will get you that before you leave, actually. Remind me, because I'll forget.
Jeez, if you don't get it, people start talking about here, you don't pay your bets up, mate. Just a reminder of everybody listening at home, don't have a bet with Jimmy Whitehead. It's pretty sure when I had to pay up last year, it happened straight away.
You did. You did.
Started here by Brode.
Yeah. The clocks? Is that what it's called? Clogs.
Was very good.
Fun.
It's probably the best meal we've had this week, I reckon. Oh, Brode a little fortunate there. A little wide with a bit of weight and got the little spin off it. Kevy's running. He might have one. He's probably a bit stiff. He got one out and then the one he got out jammed against his back bowl. So he's still one down, but no position behind now. Yeah, it's another counter. And no target. Forces Kevy on the draw.
He's in good country. His weight looks
I reckon this is shot.
pretty handy.
Yep. Great bowl, Kev.
And it gets out of the way in terms of Brody sitting.
If it's at the other side, Brody might have looked for it on the back end, and it may not be peering out enough on the forehand for Brody to go after. I still reckon Brody will give it a chance on the forehand because he can turn his own short bowl over.
Yeah.
If he's underneath, he might get the jack.
Yeah, Jack's golden for him. Bear Jack is golden for him. Gets a piece of it. Is it going to stay in or go out, JT?
Out it is. Good bowl. First dead end. What was our over-under for this one?
Be fairly high, wouldn't it, I reckon?
Brode doesn't mind a run or two and usually pretty good. Doesn't go as quick as Kev.
I don't think many do.
Who's the quickest, in your opinion? There's three blokes I naturally think of.
Matty Flapper.
Yep.
Kev.
Yep.
Let me try and think of the third.
Besta.
Besta. Sorry, yeah, Besta.
There are probably other blokes who do go that quick, but probably aren't as accurate.
Yeah. I've played with Kev in a pairs tournament and stood behind the bowl when he lets them go real big, and yeah, they're quick. Yeah, take your pick of any of them three.
There's probably someone else out there I'm not thinking of at the top of my head, but Calvin was pretty quick back in the day. He's too old now, old jughead.
I've been listening.
Nah, that's all right. He knows I love him.
Right.
Status and Kev. Casper reckons Ant is just as quick and deadly.
Yeah, and he's pretty quick. He tends to fling a mat when he goes it as well, like
He's
the mat moves.
quick. He's quick on the mat too when he plays them.
Just the wrong side of that bowl for Brody.
Good call, Ash. I like that one. Jared Davies.
Yeah, Jared Davies. When I used to work at Sunbury, we opened the undercover roof there when I was working as bowls coordinator there. And day 2 of the venue being open, chinned a jack off the green and put a perfect circle hole in some brand new tiles. So you can let him rip.
I was at a Ballarat junior bowls camp back when I was like 15 or 16. And Flaps was on the green next door. And he near killed me. And it would have went to the third green if it could have kept going. That was when he was around 18, 19.
That must have been a very long time ago. You two in your teens.
Was a while ago.
Blake Nern, fair.
Beverly Brown goes disco. I don't put disco in the same category. I call him deadly, but not quick.
Kev looking about a fourth here, JT. Jack movement's gold for him.
He's short.
Yeah.
not happy with it himself. Gives Brody a chance to fix it all up in one go.
There's still plenty of shots for him. Like he can land them bowls, draw a clean shot.
Just got to get his weight right. Get the weight right. Everything else will follow.
Which bowl's shot bowl?
He's interested.
It's coming now. Definitely going to beat those two bowls of Kevy's.
Yeah, falls in for shot as well. Good stuff. From Brody. Clutch bowl. 3 down.
Just enough room, unfortunately, for Kev in that space.
Yeah, he probably wanted one of them 3 closer to the Jacko.
What about quickest lady bowler driver?
Tash.
Yeah, that was my first thought. Beck's up there too.
Our mixed pairs champion Vinnie McElwain jumping on the stream. Yeah, he's had a good start as Ian Miles next door. She said 11-5 up. Joshy Sanders 7-5 up over Dave Ryan from Northern Gateway. Clayton Holcomb from Wimmera leads Nathan Mills from Yarra 12-5. And in the 2 women's triples games on this green, Golden Murray Wimmera is 3 apiece through 4 ends. And no score change so far on the Northern Gateway. Murray Malley won 9-zip through 4. Another reminder, all the other games across Greens B and C being live scored, so jump on the app, Bowls Now, or through the Bowlswick website, click on the game, you'll be able to find an updated scorecard. Well, if anyone would know, it'd be Sean Ingham, and he reckons Kevy's got best are covered.
Yeah, I'll back him in. I'll give you some of those scores. I'm just going to get on here. Tyson Cromie leading Tim Hancock 7-4. Reno Brunnemeyer leading Brenton Code 6-5.
Shot from Brody.
Chris Payne is leading Brad Montant 16-0.
Wow.
Wow, that's huge.
Close from Kev here. JT gets over to the jack, but that jack goes out of bounds, so that'll be a second deadies then.
Luke Wright is leading Brett Dodd 10-8. All those other scores are on the screen in that one. And the ladies triples from the other green. Let's give you some of those scores. Sharon Jarvis, Anita Jenkins and Sandra McColgan. 4-3 up over Margaret Hunt, Marie McKee and Diane McKee. Very pretty. Campbell is the quickest drive from anyone at Bellsvic. Doesn't mean he hits them. Louise Whitehead, Carol Pratapapis and Karen Barton is leading Amy Newman, Jan Conroy and Anne Draffin 3-2.
Just a tip on that as well, Ray. Campbell's probably the quickest runner at BV as well. As fit as a fiddle, that kid. VFL umpire.
We know Sarah's not here today, but the Christine Villarreal, Tabbert and whoever took Sarah's spot.
Gail Edwards.
They are leading 7-1 over Tonya Doyle, Robin Michael and Di Roberts from Geelong.
How's Mel Allen going?
We will get to there in a second.
Hurry up. Anticipation. It's killing me.
The Mel Allen, Kelly McKeown Now then, Nicole
Might be Lisa Phillips back.
Okay. That's Lisa Phillips is leading 6-4 over Julie Simpson, Margaret Brando and Jay Martin.
Awesome. Kev, hurry this.
Brody still holding. Is there one more? One more. No, two more. So everybody can go and check these themselves. Maureen Layton, Cheryl Atkinson and Sam Atkinson are leading 6-5 over Casey Lee Sheen, Julie Dusser and Maureen Drennan. In the last ladies triples match, Renee Hill, Rowanna Smith, Jodie Fruin leading 4-3 over Karen Orty, Bev Trangove and Marianne Spicer. So to everybody, you can check those live scores on the bowls link. Or the
Bowl's now up.
bowls now up.
Needs to nudge his own, Kev. Gonna just duck under. Does he grab shot with that? Probably turns away. Too much at the end. Does he have the next three, Kev, after Brody shot bowl, you reckon? Or?
I reckon he has.
Tight to the same lose the measure.
Morning, Jim. The weather's nice up in North Queensland. Pretty good down here.
I like the switch from Brode. He's got his own to push up or just underneath and he counts, and if he actually gets through the hole and gets a little jack movement, well, might take one of the seconds away from Kevy.
Yeah, I fancy him to look to sit that bowl now, try and make three. Not silly weight, just 2-3 feet past the head weight.
Kevy looks wide.
Yeah, I agree. Another one to Brody. 11-8.
Well, they're measuring for shot.
He's one of the Broads.
11-8.
Got to tussle this.
I expected it to be a good tussle.
They actually won an equal amount of ends, 6 apiece.
It's probably the 2 threes that Brody's got versus only the 1 3 is the difference.
Well, Kev's been driving more than Brody has. Like, by a lot.
Which would indicate probably Brode's been a fraction more consistent at this point in time.
Mm-hmm. Starts off well here. Tee to tee.
On
Pretty
a long
happy with
end,
that.
yep, you definitely want that.
Kev's just trying to eat his bowl.
I didn't see that.
His weight's good, mate. He's pretty close.
Great starter, Kevy.
A little snack on the bowl before he sent it into work. I don't know if he's warming the bowl up or something. He had it right in front of his mouth for a good.
I didn't see it, so I can't
5 or
even
6
comment.
seconds. He was definitely weighing up which hand to play, but
Maybe he was talking to it.
Yeah.
Like, get close.
Well, you know, like you give it a kiss before you send it, like a lucky kiss or something. But it worked, whatever he did. See on the bottom of the screen there, Yeah, loving the singles action. Oz Indoor qualifiers are open for another couple of weeks. May 14 they close. Various locations across Victoria. Chance to win your way to Tweed Heads for the Australian Indoor. Jump on the BV website. Go to events and state events and Oz Indoor, and you'll be able to see the venues for that. Qualifying dates, I think 3rd and 4th of June off the top of my head, whatever that weekend is, the first weekend in June. Entry numbers are good already, you know. Like, some of the venues are half full within a week. Another one drifting past is still 2 to Kev.
Still set up not bad for Brody if Kev doesn't close it down beforehand with this bowl.
Line's good. Should hook back in from there with good weight. Exactly what it does.
Good bowls. Still chances for Brody on his forehand.
Are we going to coin it? Oh, I was going to say a little backhand arriving shot. The Matty O'Brien arrive on the backhand shot.
I think, well, my natural reaction is forehand because he's already played 2 there and he has to fix his lineup. Doesn't have to play a lot more weight than his last 2. He can screw off the wing bowl of Kevy's and get down to the jack. He can sit something and can push his own over.
And just to prove me right, he goes on the backhand.
All good. Not far away.
Yep. Very, very close.
Doesn't want the little touch. Third shot, maybe second.
Third. Mark Darrell confirms that.
Because Kevy played back here to try and land that last bolt, make 4. Not a lot of danger, really.
Or you get your line slightly wrong, you push the jack through. I think he's happy to take the 2, considering he's lost 4 of the last 5 ends.
2 to Kev.
He's going to go short, I reckon. He was looking at the 21 metre mark. Going to collect the jack. Take the mat right back. He's having a look at the green where the 21 metre was, so maybe he's going to try that mat back and jack up. Yeah, is what he's going for.
Definitely a short end by the way he rolled it. Morning, T-Bone. Hope you're well, mate.
Yeah, I do like watching the bowls on the big screen. Considering they've gone T to T to now do an end like this, where it's especially more so when it's mat back, jack up, you really got to focus on your line. It can be quite easy to get yourself a bit confused with your line. Players at this level, I'm sure, will adapt easy, but you've got to really focus in.
Bowls by Brody. Maybe
was
looking.
away.
I was going to say he's looking close.
It was looking ominous halfway up the green, that ball, wasn't it? Pretty sure he's grabbed the shot hard on that angle, and we can't see it through the commentary booth because there's a big side wall of the marquee up.
Yeah, we're using the
Blocks
cameras.
the sun out. Oh, he's going to run into some traffic out here, JT, I think.
Probably played it too quick, didn't allow it to get back down.
Did you hear Daryl's response to Brody? Am I one down? I think he
believe
said
so,
yes. So I think Kev did get the shot like that. Kev pulling back, was that us or was that?
No, it's got nothing to do with us. It was the wind get up.
Oh, right.
That bowl is 3 inches in front of Jack High, mate.
Who shot's name that?
Yours is just under a foot in front.
Brody be looking at something similar, just to tighten his line a bit though. Give him chances through his own or underneath to the shot bowl.
Where's this going? Oh, I just didn't get it right on the back of it.
Wonder Kev ties us up again. Cracking match so far, 11-all. Kev changing length up this way. I'd assume, Brent, the triple start at 9:30. Most days everything starts at 9:30. It's 9:15 roll up. Not sure what's going on there with Kevy there. He's been... First bowl's been pretty darn good. Morning, short man. Hope you're well, buddy. Our Murray Mallee ladies triples team is currently 13-2 down after 8. The reality is it's actually this end's thrown everybody out properly. No one's the closest. That's the closest bowl, that last one, but it's still probably 2 feet away. He's under his last Brody. You'll have shot. Bowl Brody. Enough. Flop back. Said it's probably our most loosest end, Jimmy.
Yeah.
One to Brody. Score 12-11 now in his favour.
Extra venues indoor. There's 3 in the women's and 6 in the men's, I believe, Karen. So jump on. I think Sunbury, Terralgan and Narry Warren for the women off the top of my head. Brody looking to sit this one of Kev's out and going to go pretty close. Doesn't even need to sit it. Just draw straight on the jack. Superb stuff. Kev coming the other way at it. Looking for this late turn to get to the jack now. Oh, as close as you can get without touching. Another one coming in from Brody here. Gone from probably our loosest end, last end, to an exceptionally tight head here. If Kev can get to the jack and get close to making a number. I think this one's under though. Come through Brody's. Probably brings another one into Brody's. 3 to the youngster from Murray Mully now. I'm interested to see what Kevin does here. Tiny splash of the jack's good for him, but it's that finicky sort of weight. What do you reckon he's going to do here? Josh, he's got a few different options.
I was going to say the problem with going super quick is he might peel off his own first one and go nowhere.
Yeah, it's gone super quick. Going through his own. That jack's going out of bounds. So I'll restart that one.
He just had to clear that first one properly.
Dead end number 3, 4?
3, I reckon.
A score update across this screen. 16-4 to the Northern Gateway triples. Women over Murray Mully through 10 ends. So 16-4 through 10. Next door in the women's triples, Goulburn Murray lead Wimrat 7-6 through 8 ends. The men's champion and champion singles, Clayton Holcomb from Wimrat leads Nathan Mills from Yarra 15-7. Josh Sanders leads from Eastern Ranges, leads Dave Ryan 9-6 from Northern Gateway. Ian Miles next door, Strzelecki 15-6 up over Lee Williams from Mornington Peninsula. Doesn't have the trip on this one, Brody. Oh, Brode peels one off.
How far short is he? 6 inches in front of the jack.
He's in a few different minds
He's
here.
flicked the ball over twice. He's gone back to the forehand.
Shook his
And
head a couple of
He's
times.
gone back to backhand again. He's flicked it back to forehand again. He's going again. Oh, no, he's not. He's just back and he's drawing the forehand. Interesting.
It's even confused us.
He's not far away.
Yeah,
just
he's
quietly.
pretty close actually. Oh, it's 3 Kevs.
He wasn't far away from being actually a ripping bowl.
Yeah, I actually think the flick didn't help him. Normally the real slight edges can straighten you up to what you want to do, but that didn't really help him in that occasion. Great effort, he played great weight for it. After changing his mind several times. Has he got the trip here, JT? He does.
Two to Kevy.
He put himself in front for the first time in a little while in this game.
13-12.
We're in this one for the long ball, 16
I
ends.
was going to say, with the amount of dead ends we had, it does look like every time Brody gets close, Kevy's ripping him. Started there by Brody. He won't be unhappy with that finish, Brode. Gives him a chance of the next. Kevy be looking just to fix his lineup. His weight was fantastic last bowl.
Yeah, not far off.
Gives him chances if Brode doesn't get another one in the head here.
He's shaping all right, bro. It's probably just wants to hold on a little bit. Oh.
I was going to say, he might protect the bowl, but he might see the jack now. Might be more swingy weight if he's going to attack versus straight at it.
Areas.
Awfully close.
Areas, JT. Very good areas.
I was going to say, he didn't want the first flick.
If he just cleared that bowl, he was golden. Alan, it's the BCG and the MM represent the regions that these two players are representing. So 16 regions in Victoria. As I know, they're called zones and districts and stuff elsewhere, but yeah, 16 regions across Victoria. They each get a champion in each of the disciplines that take part at State Champs Week. This one being the champion of champions. So Kevy representing the Bendigo, Campaspe, Goldfields region. Brody Harker, the Murray Mallee region. Betty Hubbard, he's down 16-7. Nathan Mills, he's playing against Clayton Holcomb, who's a terrific player, terrific singles player also. Yeah, having a bit of a tussle there. Right, room for Kev to jump on. Which he will do.
Mornell, I am here. Hope you're well, mate.
Another goodie from Kev here, I think.
Turns out to be very good.
These are the ends now, JT, where you really got to start focusing. Brody yesterday was in a tussle very similar to this. Was probably slightly in front of Ali Forsyth. And
11-9. I was checking the live scores out.
And Ali went whooshka. A couple of fours, couple of threes. So you've really got to battle in, and Brody has done just that there. Matty, jump on the live scores. And the bowl's now up. You'll be able to get an end by end update.
Kevy's very close to getting the bowl.
Oh, chips it straight out. Great shot of that game. Last update we had was he was in front, the man from West Coast. Luke Ross.
It was close. It was 10-8 the last score.
Brett Dodd, former Victorian state player. Rolling back the years.
Done. Morning, Dave. Hope you're well, mate. Same as what Jimmy just said. He's on another green, so we can't check the scores. If you check the bowls link or bowls app. Bowls
now up.
Bowls now up. I keep getting that one muddled up. You'll be able to check the live scoring.
It's 2 syllables. We know it's tough for you, pal.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, Broads needs to put one back in here.
He's got pace. He needs to get down.
Just drifting through. Might grab second shot. Doesn't.
2 down.
Kevy with an opportunity to add a 3 here. Had a third even.
Outside the start of the first 3 ends, if he gets this 3, it'll be the biggest lead he's had for a while.
Broads is already clapping him in. He does draw the third. Makes no mistake. The big man from Moama.
The big man. $16-13. Score update from across the green. Northern Gateway 16 versus Murray Mallee 8 in the ladies triples after 12 ends. So another 6 ends to go. The ladies triples, all triples is 18 ends.
Mm-hmm.
Next rink across, Goulburn Murray 9 playing Wimmera 6 after 10 ends. That is also in the ladies triples. In the first of the men's singles on this green, Clayton Holcomb from Wimmera 16 playing Ethan Mills 7 from Yarra. Josh Sanders from Eastern Rangers playing David Ryan, Northern Gateway 12-6. Ian Miles from Shrewsbury 18 playing, what's the gentleman's name again? Lee Williams from Mornington Peninsula 9. Morning, Mick. Hope you're well, mate. God's country in Swan Hill.
Kevy
Awfully close.
needs to finish. Oh, 2 bowls short of drawing the shot. 1 down. Can you have a look for that bowler, Brody's, with his last?
If Brody doesn't have another one in there, I reckon. Chances on the forehand for Kev if he can, but Brody's not far away here. All on his speed.
Yeah, looks good. Looks very good.
Great bowl.
I reckon he can still get both on the backhand.
I saw the same thing you did at the same time.
He gets a nice little run at the bowl shortest of Brody's. He can get across and whip the bowl out closest to Jack of Brody's. He's obviously got the furthest back currently as well, Kev, so Jack manages to spring back. He should be good. So there he goes. He does have a look for it, JT. Ooh, he's
Just
twisting
going now.
under. Yeah. Vivian. No, to be honest. It's a slow morning in my brain.
We'll work it out.
Yeah.
Brody just has to do something similar. Might be able to get that 3 straight back.
We're not a million miles away. All on his speed now, JT. Oh, top stuff from the young man.
3 shots, 16 all.
Great reply from Brody after dropping that 3 the previous end. See the worm. It's been pretty close the whole game, Josh. Back even now. The lead's crossed a couple of times of late. Very similar to the game
It is too.
yesterday.
Just looking at what Chalky wrote there. That's Schooner Man in the background.
Grey hoodie.
He hasn't got grey hoodie on. It's black vest, black puffer vest. Great guy.
Probably the find of the Vic Open, weren't they?
That still makes me laugh thinking about it.
Stuff from Kev. Back hopper. I think we've already got our foot in a camp H here, Sarah. I've gone Kevy. JT's gone Brody. I think we're still sticking with that. I certainly am.
I'm not changing.
Oh, Brody.
What a bowl.
Oh, great shot.
That is to get around that.
Superb. Pretty much the same bowl required for Kev, though.
Yep.
Land the bowl, get to the jack. Starts the turn now, Josh. A great home.
Morning, Stace. Hope he's been a good house guest for you.
He said he was cooking him dinner tonight or something, didn't he?
0% chance Brody's cooking anybody dinner. I don't even know if he knows how to cook.
2-minute noodles.
You can imagine what goes in that bachelor pad of his. Good home that.
Yeah.
Takes the danger away.
Oh, it's still there for Kev, though.
Oh, no doubt, but it is a little bit of security.
Close. His line's slightly narrower. How's his weight, though, Josh? He hasn't made the trip on the line he wanted to. A heap of turn late there.
It is the wide hand. The wider hand.
What does Broads do?
I think you nearly got to take the punt and play the shot before Kev does. Like 2 feet away, you land your own, you push Kev's out and you make 2. If you get the jack around the corner, you getting it first means you're taking away the danger of Kev getting the 4 himself. You could go one down, but it's nearly the risk you got to play.
Yeah, I agree with you. Brody doesn't though.
Well, he's just looking probably to cover the 3 now on the forehand. Doesn't really split him up. That's the issue.
Big opportunity then for Kevy Anderson.
I don't think he goes quick.
No, it's the overdraw.
Just the way he was looking at there, I thought he might have been thinking to go quick.
Shocked if he did. Right, whole reward shot if you can get it right here, Kev. Opportunity to make 3 or 4. Which would be huge in the
Schemes of things.
yeah, where this game currently lies.
Doesn't look totally far away.
How's he
It's all
gone
on his
here,
speed.
Josh?
Oh, he's not there.
Oh, that's disappointing.
I swear he would have been 2 feet a yard.
For him, that is disappointing. Right, 17-16 to Brody now. Played 20 ends, 20 live ends. We had 4 or 5 dead ends. 4 ends, I reckon, dead. So, Mark will be needing a new scorecard pretty soon.
Who's getting that for him?
He's smart enough to know. I actually don't reckon I've got any in the office. I'm after going to get some out of the car. 1 sec.
Jimmy. Can't take him anywhere. (17-16) favour Brody Harker.
Yep, great ball, mate. Well done.
Kev not far away there yet. Wait to get to the jack. Bowl here from Kevy. Brody's not far away here. Just a bit quick. Give it a chance. As Kev looks to repeat his last one. He's pulling his hat over his head, so he's not happy with it. I can't see because of Brody. I reckon what Brody's weighing up is whether he goes a bit more firmer to try and get to the shot bowl, but the problem is if he peels his closest one out, he gives Kev a free hit at potentially 3. He's looking at forehand to see if he can turn the blue bowl of his own over a couple times, find the gap, or... Morning, Tim. Looks like Ian Miles is leading. The umpire marker is just updating the scoreboard. 21-9 over Lee Williams.
And mine in front.
Broad's going firm. Ooh. It's a little wayward. How's Casbowl going here? Geez, his weight was fantastic. Marco Darrell, he's holding one green pedal at this stage. Let's get the confirmation. One it is. So we're back to 17 all. Bro just sliding past a bit high. Weight wasn't too bad. Gave it a chance.
Grab second shot there.
Kev's having a look at it. So was Darryl on the marker.
He did need a new scorecard as well.
Favours
One.
Kev for 2.
Oh, for 2 he said.
Yep.
He said 1. Yep.
Jeez, check, mate. Come on, come on, come on.
The signal, the 2. Getting down to the nitty gritty end of this game. Has a third. Right.
Big bowl from Brody here. Morning, Breezer. Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're not working too hard today, mate.
Not on a Friday.
Early knock-off day Friday.
Yeah, no one wants to work hard on a Friday. I watch bowls and have a nice lunch and then get stuck into a few cold ones after. Watch some more bowls.
That's probably what I'd do. No, he's
He's gone back to the indecisive.
yeah, he's just got to back himself on the draw here. He's more than capable. Well, no, he's playing weight.
It's probably the first time he's been real under pressure. Where's this going? Oh no.
It might have jagged around, then he might have got to second potentially.
I think that Jack High one at Kev's is second.
It's hard to gauge.
Yeah.
Definitely beats the front one, I reckon.
He said it might be 3 then, Kev.
Yeah, right.
It is hard. Like, we're on
Weird angles.
Yeah.
Even the camera angle doesn't always give you good depth perception, does it?
we're almost side on to the head here. There's 2 coming out. Yeah, there you go.
You only need to be probably half a glance more off that first one, and he was a chance of getting a good result. Not barracking for that, but it's just that's how close it can be sometimes. Umpire's called.
think it's the first time he's been used this game. He'll be happy to get his trummels out. That's Strathfield say, that uniform. All right.
Morning, Hubs. That score is now 17-13. So
He's pulled back a bit.
Clayton Holcomb is 17. He does have the mat though, so that probably hasn't been updated still though. And Ethan is 13. There's been one match completed. We don't actually have technically a final score because the scoreboard's only showing one score and no ends and no opposition score. But Northern Gateway are the winners in that ladies triples match down in Rink 1 against the Murray Mallee ladies.
Right, so Kev has already pulled 2 out of this head. So it's a umpire's measure for third. And Daryl Rowley just helping chuck the ball, one of our ITOs in Victoria. Other scores on this green: Josh Sanders leads Dave Ryan 13-9. 17-13 at the moment. Clayton Holcomb over Nathan Mills. And in the game next door, Ian Miles from Shreslecki leads Lee Williams 21-9. Just the 2 to Kev.
Mm-hmm. That's what the marker put up. There's a bit of conversation there, not sure what it was about.
Best just ignore it. Right. First to 25, so we're getting relatively towards that now. Every end starts having a huge impact in the game. We saw it yesterday in the men's singles final, which was one for the ages. The standard of the game really increased towards the end, JT, as they were giving everything they had to try and take out the title. I got a feeling this is going to be very similar here. Good start from Big Kev. A couple of score updates from out the back, mate. Chris Payne has defeated Brad Montan 25-2.
Wow.
Great performance from Chris to start with at Sandbolt v Gippsland. Dogger, Brett Dodd is 19, Luke Wright 21. So close one there. Sam Atkinson v Maureen Drennan is 15-12 in the women's triples, the way of Sam Atkinson through 13. Jodie Freund leads Marianne Spicer 14-6 after 13. Just a reminder, you can see all them scores live on BowlsLink. Anyone who picks up a couple of ends in a row here, JT, he's going to get themselves close to the 25 mark. So this consistency is required now. You don't want to give a sloppy end away. If Kev can hurry this line, he's going to add another. He doesn't. Brody can't reach either. Better here from Kev. Josh. Gonna add a second, I'm pretty sure. Oh, I just pulled up then.
Yeah.
The wind is picking up. You can hear it coming through the marks. The marker saying, I think it's only one. I favour yours for second shot, but it is close. Brody obviously having a bit of faith in Darryl's eyes there. Oh, he has a go here, JT.
Could get both.
Oh,
It's a lucky result.
puts his hand up as an apology as well.
Could have made 2 out of that in the end.
He has.
9 in all.
Ding dong battle this.
Sometimes you have to have a bit of that luck to go your way to get a victory. You don't want it.
You do want it.
Well, no, you don't. You're not craving for it. You hope you're just perfect and draw everything beautifully. But if you do get it, so be it.
See the worm. That's my favourite graphic, that worm. The crossover. Leads changed quite a few times. We've been level quite a few times. Someone is going huge next door. It's Lee Williams, and he's missed both times. And Ian Miles from the Strzelecki region, Trafalgar Bowls Club, will take the win out next door, 25-11. Pretty sure the winner of that game plays the winner of this game.
Right. Good work, Jim. About time you brought us something good, useful. Kevy clears that, he's going to nearly get shot.
That's what he does. Top ball by him. Skirted it perfectly.
If you hear the background noise, there's plenty of Moama people sitting around us right now.
There is a few supporting Brody as well, down the other end, probably further away from us. Both players.
Brody's
some
close.
support. Doesn't want to get a bit of his own though.
Got through the hole, he had the bowl end of the jack.
100%. Just didn't want that flick of his own.
What do you think his dirty moustache? Great bowl, Kevy.
I'm a fan of facial hair, mate, you know I am. I know you drove all the way back to Swanhill to get your hair chopped yesterday just for this live stream game.
Yeah, I've got to look good on a medium where I'm not even showing, eh?
Yeah, you did forget that. Did say to you though, if you were going back just for a haircut, I could have done the same job down here for you.
As you know, I took my little fella to the barbers for the first time yesterday.
It's always a good experience, though. It's always good fun.
He's close.
Yeah.
You just got to clear his own.
Flick his bowl again and not get where he wants, or he might have got him for second shot. He has. Hey. Oh, Kev holding one. I'm going to add a second. Similar bowl to his second and third. He's going to go close.
Little touch, he makes 3.
He's narrower and shorter. take one. So we can continue this ding-dong battle. 2019 now to Kev. We've been real nip and tuck right from the start.
Probably the biggest lead was that 5-0 jump out that Kevy had, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure that they're definitely Taylors.
GTRs,
I feel like they're GTRs.
Pretty sure they are GTRs. They do draw around bowls beautifully when you have good weight. It always makes it look good when you draw a shot around a bowl. Not happy with himself there, Kev. Brody with a chance to stamp his mark on this end.
Not far away from getting to his own or being just underneath.
Just underneath, probably the better result for him.
I think is, does it frame it for Kev to go whooshka?
Still heaps of room for him to draw though. There's not just the 2 feet he's short, there's also the 1.5 foot out the back. All on his pace now. Bit quick, JT, or perfect?
Great correction.
Good work, Brad. It definitely helped. You proved us right as well.
Can we see behind his head now?
I know. But you've missed Brody's shot in the meantime. Runs into his front ones.
Well, it gives him a chance if Kev doesn't add another here. He get the bowl out clean.
4-4. Or for at least a couple. Big moments in this game here.
Looks quick.
Yeah.
3 seconds.
Brody asking if he's got 3 seconds.
I save you for 3, at least 2.
Yeah.
Very close.
Darryl Rowley saying, I favour you for 3, but it's at least 2 seconds at Brody Harker, so I've got no doubt he goes searching here.
Obviously, he's contemplating it. Only thing I think he's obviously thinking about is Jack going back and him not going back with it, but he's going to be very stiff to not go back with it if he gets any bit of Jack.
I think at this time of the game, you're only 1 down. You get a chance to bring yourself close to victory. He's got to go for it.
Is he, or? He's half a bowl behind Jack High.
Got to back himself, whatever he does, Josh. I think he's gonna. Oh, big moment in the game here, JT. Big moment, and he's looking like he's going under.
I reckon he could have played firmer.
I agree,
With a
mate.
bit more positivity.
I-
And then that's probably why he didn't play as much as he was worried about the worst case scenario there.
I was fully expecting a firmer shot there from Brody. But nonetheless, 21-19, still very much game on. But it's within touching distance now, Kev.
Well, once you can get within 4, you're always a sniff of winning the game, aren't you? game between Clayton Holcomb and Ethan Mills is tightened right up. Clayton Holcomb is leading 19-16.
Be Nathan Mills, but good try.
Is it Nathan Mills? What did I say? Ethan Mills? There is an Ethan Mills, though, isn't there?
Correct, he was up here earlier for the mixed pairs.
My apologies to Nathan.
And his family.
Yes, that too.
Shot from Kev.
And anybody else who's willing to accept my apology.
Last ball shot. Last volley shot.
Bowls there from Kevy.
Well, on Brody's weight here, mate. I don't think he's reached.
He's not far away.
Oh, it just gets there. Just gets there. That fallout, but he's still holding.
Gav, we don't have that. Sorry, it's on a different rink, so you have to check out the Bowls link on Bowls Now app. Got it right, didn't I? As Nathan Mills probably draws 2 or 3 within a foot over there.
Yeah, he's all out. He's got 3 within it.
There is a Clayton Holcomb bowl very close.
Kevy's having a look here.
Yeah. Could get through his own onto Broads too, just quietly.
Oh, Kevy.
Oh, wow.
That's the worst result for him. The absolute worst result.
As soon as he got to the other side of the bowl, I thought he was getting through his own onto Brody's and getting it out.
Yep, I agree with you. That's the absolute worst result for Kev.
Now Brody's got room to add another.
Cheers, Luke. Tyson 2014 up. Urging this to hurry, Brody. Urging it to run it out.
It's counting.
Yeah, he was never really in danger with that one, was he? Couple, we are back level yet again in this cracker of a last 16 men's champion and champions singles game.
Brody's nearly rolled that jack out of bounds. It's not that far from the boundary peak. He might be watching this, but I saw Luke Hoskins actually roll the jack out on Saturday, leading for Brownie. Brad Janner's got a question for you, Jimmy.
I'd like to say you, JT, but I couldn't see any of your game, so you're not in my top 3 to watch. Kevy's definitely one of my favourites. Brad Janner would come in somewhere in there for sure. Only because he makes for a quick game. I think there's one time we commentated on when he got absolutely pummeled and he was off pretty quickly, so...
Holding or down? Just down.
There we go. According to marker, Darryl Rowley. Kev Anderson's holding shot.
And getting the bowls back out. A few rinks over. Came off a few ends early.
Good correction there from Brody. That'll definitely be shot.
Who's in my top 3 to watch? Who's in your top 3 to watch?
Am I being serious or funny?
Serious. Let's be serious. Well, you know what? We'll put that in the next stream because this one's going to be too good to talk over this game as Kevy draws in. But we'll think about it for the next stream, Brad. We know you're an avid fan of BVTV, so we'll let you know in the next stream after lunch. And we'll have a serious think about it.
Road a bit wide. Gives Kev a chance to add another.
Yeah, these are the big moments in these close games. The free throws, the free shots, where you get a chance to add. Oh, what's he looking for here?
He might have made 3 then.
That's a ridiculous shot.
Wow.
Can we get a replay of that, Brad? That was absolutely ridiculous.
I wasn't anticipating that. I'll give you the tip. He's definitely got 2 paddles out. He might have thought he was down still.
Yeah, right. Makes 2. 23, 21 to Kev. One more of them twos and he's out. I reckon Brody was holding. It's not what he was indicating.
No.
There was also some confusion a couple of weeks over on the amount of ends played in the triple, so kind of half trying to.
Started from Kev.
You can't be British, Sarah, without being good at snooker and darts and pool. It's just it's a lot of cold, rainy nights in the UK, so there's nothing else to do. So play a bit of pool or snooker. As Brody draws an absolute cracker. Change hands for Kev's, possibly. Oh, Kevy Anderson.
You are holding.
Still down, Kev, after a bowl like that.
He's an inch off the jack.
Yeah, right. We read that wrong then.
Oh, well, we'll let you get something wrong every now and then.
I was trying to keep an eye on what was happening.
Yeah, we were. Mine was with those 2 far rinks.
Who, despite the fact we announced 18 ends for the games this morning, came off after 15.
Morning, DJ. Hope you're well, buddy. Not a bad bowl from Brody again.
What an end of bowls this is so far. This is sensational. 23-21, said it earlier, yesterday's men's singles final really ramped up in the last half an hour. As they were giving it all to win the game.
I can tell why Kev's coming in and have a look, because if he happens to get it wrong, playing a bit of white, you actually could peel, no, his closest out, but to get on the wrong edge, you get the other one out.
These are the big moments. What do you think? Because it depends where he thinks, which side he thinks the jack's coming out on. If he thinks it's coming out to the left, as we look at the head, it's not good for him. If he thinks he's coming out the right, it's good for him.
I think he's got to play forehand to try and tip the bowl over his, get around it, and he gets to a good home if he just misses. And there's probably a chance he could still squeeze the jack out towards his own on the forehand, which he's played. Not the worst home.
So our marketing communications manager is through her last 16. Mel Allen. She's into the quarterfinals of the women's triples. Go on, Mel.
Brody's not far away again.
Oh.
Good head. Nothing outside a yard.
Stop stroking his ego. Right.
Morn, Karen. Yeah, I seen him yesterday, and he did look.
Still got his medal on.
Well, I was going to say he looked like he was 4'7" instead of 4'5", shorty.
This is tense, this JT.
It's a huge end. It's been a cracking end. Kev not far away again. He
Here
could
we
actually
go.
get the inside of that bowl and
Here
get
we
over
go.
across.
Oh.
Oh.
Wow.
Good bowling. Very good lawn bowling. Kev's unhappy. Brody might take the one. Brave man to try and add another.
I don't see an obvious positive shot for him, so that would make me think he will take the one. That's exactly what he does. Declares the head. 21-22.
No, it's 23-22.
Oh, sorry, 23-22.
Come on, mate.
I was too busy reading the comment. Kev signalling it's one of him. Brody declared the head and then played one in there.
Just for those watching at home, he definitely did declare the head.
I've never seen that.
That's why he didn't play it.
Handy start. Based on the last end, it'd be the worst bowl in the head.
Interesting what happened down to those two ladies triples matches that obviously finished early. There was two teams well in front. Whether the break hurts them or not, you know. Imagine you'd be ropeable.
Well, I think the one set the other one off, because one came off at 15 and the other one then came off a couple ends later at 15.
We were just assuming there was big margins in the last couple ends that didn't go onto the scoreboard and thought that's why they'd walked off.
Where the games on the other green, they all listened to the announcement that it was 18 ends. It's always hard. I'm difficult to understand sometimes. I appreciate that.
Clayton Holcomb just got another 3. He had lost the lead for the first time this match, but is now back leading 22-21 against Nathan Mills.
You're learning.
Morning, Jay.
Oh, Kev draws the shot. Jack high though. Opportunity still for Brody.
So helicopter comes towards us, Jimmy.
I reckon they're just coming to watch the end of this game. It's that good.
It's all on Brody's weight now.
Doesn't get there. Kev with a chance to add another and life a game, and Brody's only got one left. Urging this to hurry.
It'll count. I think it'll be good enough. 2 paddles are going up.
That helicopter is literally right on top of us. Right. Massive, massive bowl for Brody Harker. How'd he go, JT? How did he go?
Don't like it.
Nor do I, mate. Easy to get down.
Coming now, though. I reckon it'll get to second.
Made a mockery of us then. Came way more than I thought. It was actually an aeroplane, Matty, but...
Please. Didn't get that one wrong. I didn't see what marker Darryl indicated.
I'm presuming by the fact. I think it's one to Kev. I missed 2. Right, where'd he go?
It's gone forehand.
Just trying to follow that one at Brody's. We saw it turn for Brody from out there.
It's coming now.
Needs the inside, not the outside, JT. Needs the inside, not the outside. Superb stuff from Kev. I reckon that is all she wrote. It is. Kev draws the second shot. Phenomenal stuff. Another cracking game of men's singles. Why would we change? I reckon we'll be going to a men's singles game after lunch as well. That's 2 in a row that have gone right to the wire and been phenomenal. Good work, JT. Kevy Anderson from the Bendigo Campaspe Goldfields region takes this one out 25-22 over the youngster Brody Harker. We'll be back after lunchtime around about 1:45 will be, 1:45 will be my best guess. But stay tuned to the BV page from there. Have a cracking rest of the morning.
See you soon, everybody.
See you soon.